General Sessions docket, August the 13th, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong day here, August the 14th. When you hear your name called, if you would, please come to the podium here and take up your case. I'm going over with everybody their rights first, and then I'll get to Mr. Drummond. If you're here today and you've been cited into court or arrested for any charge whatsoever, you have a right to plead not guilty throughout your entire cause of action. You are presumed not guilty unless you are found guilty at trial. If you are found guilty, you have the right to appeal that case within 10 days to the circuit court. You also have a right to have an attorney be appointed to represent you and also retain counsel to represent you if you qualify. If you wish to have counsel appointed to represent you, the court is happy to ask you questions about your finances to determine whether or not you qualify. Most importantly, this applies for everybody. You are protected by the Fifth Amendment from having to speak or testify about your case, so please don't tell me anything about the facts of your case, but whatever you say will be used against you by the District Attorney's Office at a later date. With that being said, those are your rights. General, are we ready on Mr. Drummond?
Yes.
Mr. Huffman, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor.
I want to express my appreciation again to you for taking this case. So
yes.
I do appreciate that very much.
Yes.
Have you had a chance to speak with Mr. Drummond?
I have, Judge.
Okay.
We would like to waive the 14-day requirement, but we do need to set this for preliminary hearing.
Mr. Huffman, what I want to do, if you would do this and just put an attorney on these forms to show that he's waiving the 14-day rule for our records. And I just believe I heard you say you're requesting a preliminary hearing, is that right?
Yes.
Have the parties come up with a date?
We were looking at that earlier. We're available for questions.
General Goodman?
Set a date,
Well, being that this is a very unique case, I think that this may require a special setting, which goes, on a day that's not Monday or Thursday when I usually have my dockets.
Yes, sir.
I guess my question is how much time are you going to need, how much time are you going to need, General, before we?
whatever it comes to.
As I say, Judge, he understands, yes, anything to a farm or something like that. He's going to be back on, I think it's 20th. But that's right, I would think.
That's going to be a circuit court date on the 25th.
Yes, sir. The 27th, Wednesday.
I've got a juvenile docket that day, I'm sorry. 28th is also standard day for a docket. And then I know on Friday of that week, I don't have anything on Friday the 29th.
We have a trial scheduled, the 28th, it may go into the 29th, so.
That's not right, I didn't suggest that.
Well, what about,
Not September 4th.
that's one of my usual days. I have a general sessions docket. If everybody's okay, I can set it that afternoon.
Well, that's what I was going to say,
Yes, sir.
send back to lunch.
Is everybody okay with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's do that then. Mr. Drummond, good morning. I am going to continue your case to September the 4th at 9 o'clock. Sir?
Question. I was under the impression that it was a 14-day thing for the preliminary hearing.
Well,
Is that not?
I had discussed that with him, and I told him that we would be waiting for the 14-day rule, but not the 30-day rule.
okay. Mr. Huffman indicates he spoke with you, sir, about the 14-day rule being waived, but not the 30-day rule. So you are entitled to have a preliminary hearing Now, within 30 days, your attorney is waiving your 14-day waiver, so we're going to have the preliminary hearing to give him time to prepare to represent you in that case. So your case is going to be continued to the 4th of September, and we're going to set that, how about at 1 o'clock that day, guys? Is everybody good with that time?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. General, is the state comfortable with that time? Okay.
Judge, we're going to set the other people semi-related on the same day.
Is the state agreeable to setting
Yes,
all
sir,
these?
that's fine, whatever we need to do.
Or I can't do the board. I can do it after.
Well, we can do separate hearings, they don't have to be on the same day.
I'm fine to do that, seeing that they're charging accessory after the fact. I don't mind to do that. The court will continue the matter in Mr. Drummond's cases to Thursday, September the 4th at 1 o'clock p.m. here in this courtroom. The court will remind Mr. Drummond to keep in contact with his attorney, as well as the previous conditions that the court had entered regarding this matter.
I do have one question about that. The restraining order states in the conduct of any family members of alleged victims. His girlfriend is one of the family members, and family's indicated that, Mr. Drummond's family's indicated that she would like to have some contact, at least telephone contact. I don't know how the court did it.
Your Honor, we're asking for a restraining order that includes her as well.
She's already included in the previous.
Right, and we're asking that that continue.
Well, without having heard any testimony or any proof, or having heard from that family member themselves, I don't feel comfortable amending any restraining order without there being some type of proof or some type of testimony to show that I should do that. So I'm going to continue to have the restraining order remain in place, and that will include all family members until further hearings at that time.
Yes,
So
sir.
we'll continue for that purpose then. Okay? All right, Mr. Drummond, your case is continued to September 4th, 1 o'clock this afternoon. Keep in contact with your attorney, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I have for the court. Maybe excuse me.
Yes, sir, and I appreciate you being here. Thank you.
Yes.